Requests for mail-in absentee ballots have skyrocketed for this primary election. The city clerk's office is dealing with a 24% increase in requests for those ballots. KITV4's Jody Leong visited the clerk's mail-in ballot center today. She joins us live with this exclusive story. Jody.
Paula, we visited the ballot center after KITV4 received several calls from voters who were concerned because they hadn't received their absentee ballots as of yesterday. The city clerk's office says it is dealing with a higher volume of requests, but the office did get the absentee ballots out on time. This is where absentee mail-in ballots are sent out to voters, and this is where they are returned. The city clerk's office says it received 87,000 requests for absentee mail-in ballots for this week's primary election.
Normally we would get about 70,000 requests in a primary election. It looks more like general election numbers than a primary election this year.
But Elections Administrator Glenn Takahashi says the 24% increase in requests for absentee mail-in ballots is not the reason some voters have not yet received their ballots.
It's higher volume than usual. We certainly didn't anticipate that much, but we were able to fulfill the requests and get the mail out and whatnot.
Some absentee voters who applied for mail-in ballots told KITV4 off camera they are concerned because they had not received their ballots as of Monday. Takahashi assures voters the final batch of 9,600 absentee mail-in ballots went out on Monday.
I expect that they'll be receiving it probably today or tomorrow. And if they do get their ballot and they think, well, maybe there's not enough time, they can drop it off at any polling place or at City Hall.
One reason an absentee voter may not have received a ballot is because these ballots cannot be forwarded in the event a voter has moved. Voters must register to vote again after they have moved to a new address. If you requested an absentee mail-in ballot and you do not receive one, you can still vote early at City Hall, Windward Mall, or Kapolei Hale, or you can still vote at your designated polling place on Election Day. Now, there was also a stack of absentee ballot requests that missed Saturday's deadline. Takahashi says the request will be applied to the general election. Paula.
Now, Jody, were the absentee ballots mailed out later this year because of the higher volume?
No, not at all, Paula. Takahashi says the last batch of absentee ballots was mailed out on a Tuesday in the last primary election, and that was 4 days before the primary. This year they went out on Monday, 5 days before the primary. Paula.
All right, thanks, Jody.